Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Purple Elephant Gaming here, and today we're playing some more Bloons Adventure on Tower Defense. So today, I sort of want to give the Epic Allies a second chance, because I actually have every single Epic Ally now, so I'm pretty proud about that. That took a long time, to be honest. So basically, I'm going to see if they can do, well, if they can solo Impossible. We've given each hero individually, well, no we haven't, but we're working our way through heroes individually. But I'm just curious, because you know what? I feel like I might have judged them a little too hardly last time. One thing I am going to say is I'm using Monkey Farmer because Cobra, I can't be bothered to pick up your loot. That's the main reason. Though if we actually do start with Cobra and Monkey Farmer, there is no other tower we can start with. I'm pretty sure our best bet is probably going to be to go for Martin. We can also afford him pretty much right off the bat if we get a cash crate. Yep. Martin to start. So, yeah, honestly, we're going to be trying this. Hopefully it's going to go pretty well. And, I'm hoping they're going to do a bit better than they did on their own. Or than they did on How to Map on Impossible. Because it was a little bit of a jumble test and it didn't go so well, so I sort of want to give them benefit of the doubt. So, in case you don't believe me, we do actually have all of the Epic Allies. We have Betty Groff. You know, let's just drop them all one by one. We have Betty Groff, Cobra, Martin. We have Party God, Hudson, Abigail, Ancient Second Kingdom, War Elephant, Billy, Technological Terror, Mo, and already said Martin, and Shoko. I believe that's all 10. I think there's 10. Could be wrong, but I believe there's 10. Okay, sorry, freaked me out a bit. So for the time being, I just want to drop them all sort of in circle. Obviously, Cobra isn't. Hudson Abigail is going to be the last one I purchased because he's support. Very useful, but support nonetheless. Let's go for Mo next, because Mo you guys might not have actually seen. He builds robots. To be honest, I was sort of expecting him to be a little bit cooler or better than he is. So I'm actually a little disappointed with Mo. Can he really not fit here? I know he takes up a lot of space. Okay, we're going to put Mo here because he takes up too much space. But yeah, he builds robots, and they're pretty cool. I think they're called Smos. But I definitely could be wrong with that. Party God, I think, will be our next actually semi-useful one. But yeah. So, I don't really expect any issues early game. It's more so late game that I could really see these guys starting to struggle a bit more. But we sort of have to wait and see, to be honest. I guess Ancient Psychic and War, but we do have to upgrade all of these. And depending on how well this goes, I haven't decided. I don't actually have her equipped. I swear I had Warrior BP equipped. Never mind. I was gonna say I might increase the ally count for all of them on one, but never mind. It looks like we're not gonna be doing that. But yeah. So this is gonna go pretty well. I'm also have plans if this either ends really quickly because they suck or something horrible goes wrong. There is currently a deflation powerless motion game, so we might try one of those using only the allies. So, do we just go ahead and place the rest? Yeah, there's only 2 left. Shoker's basically useless, but let's place him nonetheless. There's no real reason not to. Shoko, you can go here, because I don't really care that much. And then there's really just upgrades to do, so I don't know. I'm actually going to see you probably in a little bit when I actually have some decent upgrades. So, I will see you then. Not really difficult, but they're getting sort of difficult. We have $7,000, $8,000. That won't... Truthfully, that won't last us very long. We might be able to max out 3? No, not even 3. So these guys are actually pretty expensive. So this is sort of a theme I noticed with allies. Not that it's necessarily an issue, but it just doesn't theme with how trinkets and stuff work for the other heroes. Allies sort of, the higher end heroes, it doesn't necessarily mean they're better. It generally just means they're more expensive. They often are more useful and versatile. But a lot of the time, it's just more expensive upgrades or more, like, heavier damage. Which isn't a bad thing, per se, but it just doesn't make them quite as usatile as the heroes are. You can't just place them and, oh, instant win. These are super powerful. Which sort of makes them fall off, which is sort of what I mentioned in my original ally video. You know, the one where I sort of said all allies sucked except money-making ones. And support, which, I'm not entirely disagreeing with now, to be honest. I definitely sort of still believe that. But, I don't know. I wanted to give them another chance. Man, they're struggling against these mobs, and we're dead. I'm actually going to spend this money just simply because I find it ridiculous that we lost this early. And the truth that, like, what, I can buy off the hook, which isn't really worth it. I guess I could buy this, work towards Moab's Terror, but, like, even with 5,000 extra dollars, we're going to lose to these, aren't we? You're very much so not good on the Moab damage, I must admit. Like, Hans Nabadir is being crucial here. Even though I'm not even sure it's meant to work since he doesn't even have the Moab upgrade yet, or didn't, but I guess what are you gonna do? Like, now truthfully we're saving for technological terror, which will, I doubt currently that we're gonna last that long. Considering we died to Moabs. So ignoring the fact that that was technically a loss, since it's $5,000, these still really suck, and these still really aren't doing. This is the easiest map in the game. You're telling me you can't beat extreme mode, basically, with epic allies. The best allies in the entire game, really. It doesn't seem right to me. It doesn't make sense to me. So obviously we're gonna keep going now until we lose, like, again. If we lose again, then no, there's no chance for us. But yeah, I mean, maybe we could have gone for technological terrors. They are pretty powerful. They're probably the best. They're probably the only allies that are actually really worth it, that don't support truthfully. Support and technological terror is the only one that really has damage values that make it valuable. But yeah. I mean, we're doing better now, but still, it's a little ridiculous. At least I think it's a little ridiculous. But we simply are not doing too well, and it doesn't exactly look like we're going to be improving all that much in the near future. Anyways, while we wait for these guys to likely lose quite early, so I still don't have much confidence. How was your day? Today is Wednesday. I like Wednesdays. Wednesdays are pretty good. They're enjoyable days for me. I didn't really do a ton today. Mostly normal relaxed, I suppose, which is always nice. I think I'm having a baked potato for dinner, which is one of my favorite meals, I have to say. I really used to not like it very much, not that long ago, but now I very much so like, just like, okay, so this might sound a little odd to you. It probably shouldn't. I'm not the biggest fan of cheese. Like, I'll have cheese. I don't dislike cheese, but I don't like a lot of it, and I tend to not like it with things. So, I know baked potatoes is generally something you put cheese on, but I don't. I actually stuff it with, it's gonna sound healthy, because it sort of is, peas and broccoli. You know, staying healthy, I guess. So basically I scoop out the potato insides after you cook it. Mix in peas and broccoli, and then just eat that, and it tastes really, really good. And, you know, it's vegetables and stuff, so it's pretty healthy too, which is pretty awesome. Speaking of which, well, not speaking of which whatsoever, we have Tech Terror now. Hooray! He might actually make us last a little while. I'm hoping we can beat this. I'm really, really hoping we could beat this. No upgraded Tech Terror did a majority of the damage in our no upgrades challenge, so I'm fairly confident in Tech Terrors right now, in his ability. Now, so I'm gonna max out Soaker right now, just because, in case camos become an issue. So ZMG will probably find, truthfully, say this outright, Hans and Abadi are now technological terror, are doing all of this heavy lifting, like, all of it. These guys have pops, but the technological terror has already surpassed everyone's pop count. He's been placed for 3 rounds, everybody. He's already surpassed all of their pop count. Hans and Abadi, of course, has no pops, but he's just being a god in terms of his actual abilities. So, you know, you sort of see a theme here. Support, good. And actually meant to be the ultimate damage tower in the game. Pretty good. Not super great, but pretty good. But then think about this again. With the amount of money I've spent on technological terror, I could have gotten a max Psy, who we know can almost solo all of the pop hole. For like half, if not a quarter of the money I've spent on all of these towers. So, that definitely puts things a little bit into perspective. And also, that one we're doomed against, I guarantee. Because Hans and Abadi, he can't work on it. And they just simply won't have the DPS, I'm almost positive. Tech Terror will do some heavy lifting. but they just won't have the DPS. I know it. So that stinks a bit. But I mean, let's see. It looks like they probably will make it, unless they die to DDTs. I could totally see them dying to DDTs here. But if they don't die to DDTs, I think they can probably last till around 75 till the bad balloon. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say, to be honest. I can tell you one thing that I'm a little annoyed about. I'm not sure if you saw my outro video that I uploaded yesterday, but today I was playing. I was really trying. The goal was like, gonna beat my chapter, the chapter I'm stuck on. Camos. No way we're winning that. It doesn't surprise me a ton, but that kind of stinks that camos are still such an issue with. I sort of expected that big a variety. I mean, obviously Shoko and stuff can't decam in them all, but I sort of expected with that variety, at least some of them or enough of them would have camo detection that wouldn't really be an issue. But it kind of sucks that is. Yeah, I guess I don't really know what I was expecting. None of them seem like they're obvious camo towers. I knew Technological Tower doesn't. I guess maybe I expected, like, Billy or something, but that doesn't make a ton of sense, so I don't know. That was definitely more impressive than the last show of strength, but I'm still sort of onto the same conclusion that they're really just not very valuable, and that still really stinks. If you guys can find a way to change my mind, please let me know. But I'm sort of gonna go on a whim that maxing out my Epic Ally collection, which, just to prove to you, in case you're a skeptic, we go to Allies. Once the game loads, Allies, high rarity. Not only do I'm only missing one legendary, I have all of the epics, I'm only missing 2 super rares, and then I have every other ally in the game. So that's pretty impressive. No mean to show off, just stare at my almost full collection. Then you can look at weapons, though, and yeah, it's a little less impressive. I do still have all of the rares and uncommons. I believe it's the same thing with trinkets. I'm showing off a bit. Missing a lot of epics. Missing quite a few super rares, not a ton. 0 rares, 0 uncommons, 0 commons. Have them all. So I'm just showing off for a little bit there. I think it's fun. I worked really hard to achieve that. But yeah. Allies, Tech Terror, you're good. Unsnabadier, you're good. Shoko, you're very useful in certain situations. Mostly with your other allies. Mostly with Tech Terror is your main benefit, Shoko, but that's still useful. Assuming, you know, you don't have Tuxedo Jake, which I don't. Yeah. That's sort of my conclusion again, which is still disappointing. I'm pretty sure the creators, sadly, Ninja Kiwi, I'm pretty sure they're basically done with this game, which does suck a little bit. But I'm still sort of hoping and believing that they're going to release a sequel to this game, so that would be pretty cool. But for the time being, Allies, they sort of need a buff. So please, Ninja Kiwi, please buff them. I'm sorry if this video is a bit short, how it ended up. Didn't exactly plan for something super long today. But anyways, without further ado, please consider giving the video a like if you enjoyed, subscribing to join the Purple Elephant Squad. It makes my day, it's super nice, I really do appreciate it, and my goal is 80 for November. I think that would be awesome. Beyond that, just thank you for watching and have an incredible day. Bye!